there's a concerning danger that is creeping up within football, and it has been creeping up for the last couple of years. And it's been affecting the way we look at players, the way we judge players' ability, development. And you're probably wondering, what is creeping up on football that has people panic-stricken to the point where they're judging players very wrongly? Before I get onto that, please, it's a new channel. Help a brother out. Like, comment, subscribe. We are in an age of social media clipping. You get the best parts of a player, you put it into one compilation, and then you present it as a movie. And fans to go and adore. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. This guy is sick. Welcome to AC Milan. Welcome to Newcastle. Welcome to Arsenal. But you're not seeing the weaknesses. You're not seeing what they don't do, what they need to improve. You're just seeing on what they do well. But unless you are part of the top 10 footballers in the world, do you know what? Maybe top 5 footballers in the world, you are doing many things wrong. For example, I looked at Gyökeres. This is when we was going for Sesko and Gyökeres, we didn't know, bouncing back and forth. You go on a compilation and it will show you the best of Gyökeres' goal. He scores this, he thunderbolts it, he runs behind the defense. Same with Sesko, he can leap. He can bang goals from far, shooting technique. But then I wanted to go and see the weaknesses. What are they doing when they're not scoring? Or what are they doing when things are against them, when they're playing a better team? Or there's so many different factors to play into. And then that's when you start making the clearer decision, because that's when you're able to see, okay, what does he need to improve on? Can he improve on it? Is this something that you don't mind developing? How long is it going to take to develop? There's so many questions that you need to think about when you're looking at a player. This is why social media is ruining how we look at football. It's ruining how we judge a football player's potential, a football player's ability. And I would say it needs to stop, but it's not going to stop. I'm just making this video so you are aware that when you're looking at a player, when you're going on and you see these compilations, welcome to Arsenal compilations, oh crazy skill or this, just know it's the best of a person compiled into one video to make them look the best. The perfect way for you to go and judge and scout a player is, one, look at the extended highlights. Don't look at the 3-minute clips. 3-minute clips, it's only going to show you so much. Look at the 10-minute clips, 15. Sometimes after a while, the club will release like even an 8-minute minimum sort of extended clip, so you're able to see a bit more of what they're doing. But another hack, which I love, is 2 hacks actually. One, type in the player's name and put versus, for example, Zubimendi versus AC Milan, Norgard versus AC Milan, and then there's some lovely people out there which take their time to clip a player and put him, you know, every single time they've touched the ball, every single time they're in play, every single time they're on the screen, they will clip that compilation together and put it into one video. And that's when you're able to determine a little bit more what the player is doing when he's not doing things right, because he's not perfect. But the other thing, the other hack is Footballia. I will leave a link in the description. Footballia, and this website has every single match, I think for the last 20-30 years. I think it might be more, I didn't really look that far, but I know for at least 20-30 years it's got the last football matches of the last 20-30 years. So you can go in, look which match you want to do, 90 minutes, full match. I am someone that enjoys doing this. I am someone that has a bit of spare time because I've just had a new baby, so I spend my time watching these football matches, writing little notes down, and it gives me a better perception of who we're signing, or who, what type of player they are, or what their weakness is, what do they need to improve on, Are they a star quality player? Are they done for? Is it no point? Like, you need to make these decisions. Like, I think all of us have become scouts because of social media. That's one thing without a doubt. You have someone that doesn't even know about the player, but then they'll go onto YouTube or they'll go onto TikTok, go onto Instagram, type in the name, see a compilation and think, oh my days, this guy is amazing, or oh my days, this guy is whack. We shouldn't be doing that, guys. It's ruining football. It really, really is. It's ruining football. We need to understand one thing. Players are going to get things wrong. Again, unless you're part of the top 5, even top 3, you're going to do a lot of things wrong. Players are going to do a lot of things wrong. And you need to see that to make a full judgment on it. Adding on to this, another thing that is somewhat affecting how we judge players is the age. And what I mean by the age is that we're starting to see, or we've seen, especially in like the recent 10 years, we've seen a lot of young players burst onto the scene. When Messi and Ronaldo did it, or when Messi did it, it was a bit rare. You know, you see Rooney come on at the age of 16, 17, but it was rare. But now you're seeing it a bit more often, where you see, you know, the likes of Lamine Yamal, Doué, even Rashford when he was good, coming out at 18, doing his thing. That's the only few I can name off the top of my head, but guys, let me know in the comments below. Players that had extraordinary talent at a young age. Sterling, Mbappe, starting to come now. Neymar. I can go on, but I'm just going to leave it there. But these are very, very rare exceptions of players having mature talent at such a young age. And I think that football, especially, I'm gonna say more of the younger generation. But the older generation fall victim to this as well, which is you see a player, you see a couple of players like, oh my gosh, do it. Look what he's doing at the age of 20. Look what Mbappe did. Look what Lamine Yamal's doing. Look what this. So now you begin to judge every single player that around that age category to that benchmark, and you can't. It's impossible and it's unfair, because you need to take into consideration so many different things. The environment that they're at. Are they getting coached well? Or is it a case where like very cutthroat? Is the right manager telling them the right things? There's so many different factors to take into place where you just can't be like, okay, cool. You know, there's a length of time where you have to be like, you know, if you're not reaching that potential, then we need to start asking questions. But just off the bat, like anything below 25, you're still learning. You're still even learning as a person, as a human being, as a man, as a woman. You're still learning what you're doing, what you want to become, how you want to live your life. And that translates into football as well. How are you going to deal with pressure? Can you deal with pressure? What's your work rate? What's your determination? Composure. Composure comes with, you know, maturity. Like, there's so many different factors that you can link it to. And I think it's a little bit unfair when we're judging certain players around that age category from about, let's say, 17 to like 24, and saying that they're completely washed because they haven't made it at the age of 23. That's absolutely crazy, and that's ruining football as well. But let me know what you guys think. This is just me rambling on the top of my head. I was thinking it would be good for us to just be like, okay, do you know what? This certain player he's 22 years old. Let's give him a try up until he's like 24, 25, because you never know what can happen. There's so many players, Vardy, Ian Wright, where they weren't playing at a high level at the age of 23, 24. And Drogba, they weren't playing at the highest levels 23, 24. No one even knew them. And then a little bit later, where the career kind of took off, their development took off, maybe it could have been due to a manager or just them growing as a mature person, and it changed everything. Let me know what you guys think. Please, again, it's a new channel. Help a brother out. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.